I'm in the front yard. A lot of shit's gone down the last couple days. Let's see if I can lift this up, maybe. I'm in the front yard because it's getting a bit cooler outside. Right? There's very much. Apologies. Hold on. Let me figure this out for a second. There's a metronome clicking, which is also going to make things a little bit difficult. I might also mute things too, though, so that kind of sucks. But it doesn't really matter because there is a lot of traffic. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, wow. I found a rock. Maybe this will help. It's gotten to be a bit colder out. I look fat, but it's just because my thing is very flowy. I had said that I was not going to go on live because Luna, hey, sit it. I don't normally sit out here in the front, so it's like tripping her out. And I'm sorry, it's very noisy because there's a lot of traffic, and I'm hoping that nothing really dies because there's not really a plug to anything that's close by.
Oh, you're marking a girl?
Yes. Plus, she was coming out and in the back. It's getting colder, so the sun comes down this way, so it's warmer this way. So, hello, if you're joining. Yes, I am live. There's been a lot of fuckery going on. And if you are that fuckery person, then fuck you. Yeah, there's a lot. I posted a small video about what the fuck has been happening. I'm not really sure how far this fucking hoax is gonna go. I'm pretty fucking pissed off about it, honestly, but I'm not gonna let the fucking situation control my life because that's exactly what these people want. And you may be that person. So, again, fuck you. But if you're not, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cuss at you. There's a lot of traffic outside right now. And that's what happens when I sit in the front. Because there's a lot of fucking noise and whatnot. Thank you. I'm pretty today. It's been very frustrating these last couple of days. And I decided, you know what, fuck it. Fuck the people who are trying to ruin my life or whatever the fuck that's worth. But they can't. So somebody took control over my shit. They doxed me. And I've been dealing with that for a few days now. And it's shit to have to fucking deal with. I don't recommend it. Do not recommend. Sorry, there's a lot of traffic again, as I said, if you were not here. Also, I'm sorry, but I'm not really sure who's coming after me. I don't really know why. And I ended up having an email, which I did not open, in which luckily Linux is a thing. But they basically said that they had control over my phone. They had taken over my apps, taken videos, and basically that they were going to try to blackmail me by fucking putting out some video of me, which I don't give a fuck anymore. I've done nothing wrong, but they want to make it look like I have, for whatever reason. Anyways, I said I was going to play music, and I have a freaking timer in my ear right now. So, I'll play some music. Battling freaking, oh, I need to tune this. Where's my tuner? So, yeah. Today I'm saying fuck it. Tuned for now. There's a lot of traffic. I'm sorry. It's just how it be, yo. I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna play a 9 Inch Nails song. I'm not fat, I promise. It's my shirt. I felt like I need to explain this. I'm wearing very loose clothing right now. I'm very much like a hippie. I don't give a shit. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. And, yeah, if you want to know about why I'm pissed off, you can see the other video that I posted. It's the only one that's not private at the moment. Because I have a shit ton of videos that are private right now. Because somebody decided to attack me. I'm not really sure that they have a lot of information based on what I was given. I think they're very terrible at what they fucking do, honestly. So, yeah, okay. I've been working on this, so I don't know. Transparent Reflection. It is a Nine Inch Nails song. Right where it belongs. On point. I know there's a lot of traffic. I'm sorry. I'm in my front yard. It's getting colder and the sun comes this way, so it's a little bit warmer. Trying to think of what I want to play. I need to change my tempo. Okay. Let's see, what kind of song do I want to play? I did a live stream like this. Only like 5 people ever joined. I was playing songs. I felt really embarrassed by it, but now being on the other end, watching with you in the audience feels special. Yeah, I started off this channel, man, a long time ago. I joined in like 2011, and then I barely posted anything, and then I started to get a little bit brave, and then I started playing music, because I don't feel like I play very good. I'm sorry, there's like mosquitoes everywhere. Nobody ever really comes to our stream, so that's not a big deal anymore. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. I'm trying to practice being more on tempo with things, because I know I tend to not be on tempo. Let's see. I'm gonna play it without my metronome. Why not? Alright. Damn it. That is the version that is messed up. I had to fix it, and so I had the other one. Let's try that one again. I use what's called tabs, and because I remember a lot of songs in my head, but I don't remember everything. And sometimes they're not very accurate, so I have to change them. And that one that I was following was not the accurate one. Was it on tempo? All right. Well, we're doing good. Yeah, it would be better if I knew the tempo, though. I'm not really sure. I need to look that up. It doesn't tell me on here. Actually, does it tell me on here? No, not on this one. Give it all I can, but we're still on let's try that. Alright, that sucked. I got distracted. Alright. This is what you'll get. This is what you'll get. This is what you'll get. Fuck it. When you mess with us. I'm giving up on that one. Yeah, like everybody loves. They're like, that fucking chick sucks. I like happy. I'm not. I am actually really not. This is a happy mask because I'm dealing with stupid crap right now. If you haven't noticed, all of my shit has gone to private. I totally screwed that up. Somebody has stolen a lot of information, and now they're trying to blackmail me by making a video or some shit. I don't fucking know. They sent me an email. I did not open the email because of obvious things. But yeah, it's been an ordeal. Yeah, somebody doxed me, and I didn't realize that I had gotten an email on the 18th, and I didn't look at it. It looked like spam. And then I got another one. It was like had my full address, my number, and my name, and it had a PDF attached to it. I didn't really look at it, but it was enough for me to be like, okay, I have tape on everything. But as kind of a fuck you right now, that's exactly what I'm doing, is taking the tape off of this camera, and I'm gonna play some music. So why not? Everybody left because I fucked that song up so bad. I did. I screwed that song up so bad. All right, let's see if I can make up for it. Let's see what tempo is that. It still sounds kind of fast. I'm gonna go down here. Yeah, that sounds right. All right, we'll give it a try. Yes, it is. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. I messed up the last song, and then I think I scared everybody away. I was like, oh man, I screwed it up so bad. I'm trying to get my ottoman. I'm sorry. Hold on. It's stuck on a rug. Hold on. Dang it. Okay. I fixed it, I think. Alright, we'll give it a try. This one I think I know from memory. I've played it a few times. It's one that my son really likes. is very loud. There's a lot of cars. I apologize. This road that's directly outside used to be not very busy at all. It used to be county road. It still is, but they built a lot of developments around here, so it's very noisy. Apologies. Oh, the thing was like, you got it. You don't even need me no more. All right. Tickety talk. Like I said, I haven't memorized everything. I feel like I need to tune this again. As you're inside and outside, and things are hot and cold, your strings stretch or shrink. That's what everybody came for. Blingity bling. Did I write this song? No, that's Radiohead. Every song that I've never written a song. Actually, that's a lie. There's 2 songs. They're on my channel. They've always been private. One of them is "Don't Ever Put Toothpaste on Your Mom's Butt," and then the other one is "Your Breath Really Stinks." And they were both songs that me and my son made. Because when he was really, really little, like, you know, I don't know how you are, but like, he was really little, and it was just easy to put him in the shower with me, you know? And, the the toothpaste tube was in the bathtub, and he had squirted it on his hand. There's like 5 people listening to this. He had squirted it on his hand and like wiped it on my butt. And I said, "Dude, you put toothpaste on my butt." He was like, "No, I didn't." So I started singing a song while I was in the shower. And so it was, "Don't ever put toothpaste on your mom's butt." I can't remember. It was like, it was something really easy. I can't remember. It was like, "Don't you ever put toothpaste on your mom's butt." The other one was my kid. His mouth smelled so bad, and I was like, "You need to go brush your teeth." And like, so it just became a whole song. And I was just sitting there like just strumming songs like this. So I just started making like chords, and I was like, "Go and find your toothbrush." And it was funny. So those are the only 2 songs that I ever made. That was about that. Yeah. What does that say? Oh, yeah. It was funny. Oh, my son hates Tiny Tim. So I instantly, like, cause like these are the first 2 chords. And like, I'll be like, hey, wait, I got a song for you. And he'll be like, I'm like, it's like, no! I played that without the capo on it because I never really have my capo on. Let's see. I'll play "Tiptoe Through the Tulips." Why not? I'll screw it up too, and then everybody will be like, "That chick sucks." It's really loud, man. There's like no point in time. I think maybe around like 3 o'clock in the morning when there's not loud traffic anymore. It sucks so bad. Like, cause where we are, nobody cares. But where we are, like directly across is like this farm, and it's got like horses. Well, they used to have horses. I haven't seen horses around there in a while. And then there's a farm that's directly over that direction, and they do show horses. God, I can't talk. Guy over there, he's mowing his field. There used to be a lot of farmland out here. I mean, technically where I'm at now, used like freaking hell, 10 years ago, did not exist. But then, so like when we first got this house, like you drove down this road and it was just like arch of trees, like the entire way through. It was really pretty. And then they started putting more development down that way. And so they ended up cutting down those trees. And so what sucks is then they ended up having another developer come out, and they built like way out there. And so now I don't know why they did this, because this is a country road right in front of us, but they decided to open up that area of their new development onto the country road. So now it's just non-stop traffic. It's non-stop traffic. Let me see how that. I gotta make sure I remember these chords. Thank you. I try. Let's see. That's not right. That can't be right. Oh wait, am I on the wrong one? Okay, I get it. Sometimes when music is written, if you don't know music, like sometimes they'll write things in sharps and sometimes they'll write things in flats, and so and they mean the same thing, but you have to kind of like break it down. And then I remember it in my head. D7. That's on the second fret. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Maybe I can do it. I think it's been a minute since I've played it, but it's a really fun song to play. But people say it's creepy. Because the dude was creepy. I mean, yeah, he looked pretty weird. You've never seen Tiny Tim, look him up. He's a pretty freaky looking dude. Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Whoa! Tiptoe from the garden. Of the garden of the willow tree, and tiptoe through the tulips with me. The flowers will stray, will keep the showers away. And if I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, will you pardon me and tiptoe through the tulips? Damn it. Showers away, and if I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, will you pardon me and tiptoe through the tulips with me? Love it. I chased my son around. I'm like no, like through the window. Stop! Get out of my room! Oh, it's actually a fun song to play. When it's technically supposed to be like on a capo, that's why. Okay, number one, there's two things about this song, about Tiny Tim's song. A typical ukulele is going to be a soprano ukulele, which is smaller. Which actually, I have one soprano ukulele, and it's really interesting because it does have a longer neck, like this. It's shorter than a concert, but it's longer than a typical standard soprano. I have 3 soprano ukuleles, and so on those ones, I think originally I had, this is G, C, E, A, and so typically on a ukulele, your G is actually a high G, so instead of it being G, it's gonna be G. So, that's the difference between a regular ukulele and Tiny Tim song. So Tiny Tim, they actually have the capo on like, I think the 5th fret. So you would have a capo, this thing right here, which holds your strings down. And so then you would play the song, which makes it very much more higher pitched. Just make sure that didn't just like totally screw up all my strings. Sometimes that happens. Let's see, what else did I play? People liked Radiohead. I totally screwed up Karma Police. Okay, how about Modest Mouse? This one is like when you sing it, it's all like, it sounds like it's all one chord or one Oh, yeah, same chord, I guess you could say. Or does this tell me the tempo? It says 78. This again, I've got to get used to it, like getting the time signatures down because I just don't. I taught myself how to play ukulele, and I can't read tab. I've tried. I learned a little bit, but not enough. Like the one tab that I do know is like the intro to Hotel California, which is fun. I use that strumming pattern for a lot of different things. Like, it's not a strumming pattern. Okay, another thing is, my fingernails do not grow. So, technically, this hand should have longer fingers. Let's hear it. Which one? Hotel California? Yeah, but I don't have long fingernails, so I have to pluck the strings, so it's really weird. Every now and again, I'll have fingernails, and it's, like, nice, but then they just go away. Hotel California has like this really long solo, and I do not know it, so I just go back to the regular thing. But so like, let me see if I can show you. Like, this right here is tab. Okay, so it's like got these numbers, and it's got like these lines. So like for this one, this one I think was specifically written for ukulele. Because most tabs are in chords, they're more geared towards guitar. It's like that's System of a Down. I haven't quite gotten that one down, and it sounds it sounds different on a soprano. I'm not gotten that one down quite. I was playing it for days and days and days, and my son was like, "You're still trying to play that?" I was like, "Yes, that's music. It takes a long time to learn." All right, so let's see. All right. Yeah. I haven't played that one in a long time. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. I have to push play or it won't go up. Warm smell of colitas rising through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up the candle, good enough to even try to do something, any kind of solo like that. But yeah, just can't kill the beast. Yeah, I got a couple of oldies, you could say. Well, thank you. I'm doing a terrible job, but whatever. It's getting darker out, so eventually I'm gonna have to go back inside. I'm avoiding life right now. I can't even do my DoorDash and stuff because I'm gonna have to switch phones around. The phone that is infected, that I tried to de-infect, has a metronome that just keeps going on. So if anybody's listening, all they're gonna hear is tick, 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 and then me singing fucking ukulele songs. So let's see. I gotta. I have a looking out my back door, but I always seem to screw that one up real bad. I'll scare everybody away with this one. Yeah, I always get it screwed up. There's another Creedence Clearwater song that is that I do a lot better. Have you seen The Rain? What is that? Go to the thing. I can't do that. All right, let me. I like to run through the chorus before I start them because I probably forget. Somehow I felt like I ended up really crooked. Oh, I think that's because I had my foot on that ornament. That's way over there. Sun needs to come back up again. It sets too early now. I normally like fall, but I also like being at the lake, and now it's like trying to get to the lake. Yeah, the sunset's really early. Like, what fucking time is it? 7:30. And then time change is gonna happen. I don't know if time change happens where you guys are, but that sucks. I mean, because it's how you always remember is fall backwards, spring forwards. So we gain an hour, but that also means that the sunset sets a hell of a lot sooner because of that. And I wish they would do away with it. I don't understand why we still have time change. Like, I really don't understand it because it's really weird. You know, like in time zones, you got like Central Standard Time, but then like you have states that are like Central Daylight Time. So you could be in the same time zone, but an hour difference. It's totally bizarre. Like, I don't understand. And it's like the state of Texas has not been able to figure out where they want to stop doing that. I mean, obviously you would say Central Standard Time, which would be like now time, but they have not agreed. Oh God, I'm gonna screw this one up. Let me see if I can think of it. And I think that I play this too fast, and I try to get the. Whoa! Why is that moving so slow? Is this playing music? It better not be. I turned it down. Oh, now we're playing. Okay, what the heck? This may be going too slow. Hold up. I heard a horse. Somewhere. We used to live on the country, give the horse crab apples and carrots. That's a random fact. Who cares? Alright, go away. Well, why are you right there? Go to the first freaking chord of the song and then. To the beginning. And then I will try to butcher this freaking song. Where's it playing from? I don't even know. It has a backtrack I think it's trying to play too. And I always turn it down. There we go. Alright. Just got home from Illinois. Locked the front door, oh boy. Got to sit down, take a rest on the porch. Imagination sets in. you I suck at this one. There's a giant who with carpets wearing high heels. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. It's just not gonna happen. That song just I need much more practice. I don't know why. Because I think that the other song basically has that same strumming pattern, just as much as what is it? There's another song that Take Me Home, Country Roads. Basically the same kind of strumming pattern. I see my son in there. Where did the other one go? What is the name of that song that I'm thinking of? I wanna know, have you ever seen rain coming down on a sunny day? Yeah. What is the name of that song? What's the name of that song? It's not that one. It's not that one. What is the name of that song? I thought it was something different, and I'm apparently very wrong. Where did it go? Let's look at this again. What's the name of that song? I'm gonna lose my mind. Because I could play that one a lot better. Go away, cars, you're too loud. Let down, looking out my back door. That one I'm still working on. No surprises. Radioactive roulette, Santeria, something. What happened to that song? The Midnight Special. Where did it go? Hold up. It's like, no, you can play that song. You can't actually play that song. It's totally gone off my list. What the heck? That's super strange. This particular, wait, it says there it is. When I searched it, it wasn't showing up on my list. How strange. Alright. My eyes are already wanting to give up on me. It's weird, like, my eyes will get so fatigued that, like, my left eye just quit work. It will quit working. It's just like, I'm done. I need to go to the eye doctor. I haven't been in, like, 5 years. It's been awful. Eye fatigue for sure. Man. I'm sorry if I'm all. I think I need to make this a little bit bigger. Problem is when I make things a little bit bigger, then the tempo of which it plays on this kind of changes. Oh, don't go so big. I don't need that big. Okay, I can't get it in between, so hopefully it doesn't go too fast, and hopefully this doesn't suck. Let me drink some water while I play some music. Before the sun goes down. Alright, here we go. I'm getting in my head. Yeah, that's alright. I know it sounds weird, but it sounds right when you play it. Music theory's weird. Okay. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I think I need to speed it up. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time, and it's over, so they say. It'll holy shit. It threw me off because it was like, it started playing and then like, it was, let's see if I can put a tempo to this. That's definitely way too slow. It doesn't give me a tempo. I don't think it'll work. I'm just gonna pause it. Okay, I'm just gonna play it for my brain. How about that? Maybe. I don't know what it's trying to fixate on because it's like playing. I'm just gonna wait till it gets to wherever the hell it thinks that it needs to be. And then I'll start playing because it's not moving right now. It's gonna throw me off. I don't know what it's doing. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it don't go stupid. Wait, I know why it's doing this weird thing. Let's try that again. Now it's moving. Okay, let's go. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like a water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Sorry, I have to make this move up. Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, been that way for all the time. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sorry. It was going slow. And alright. I guess I need to speed it up. That's okay. I'm gonna start where I stopped. Okay. Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know it can't stop. I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Yeah, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Yay! That sucked. Some of them do this thing, and I'll show you what it's doing right now, so you can see it. No, they won't see it. Oh, yeah, there he goes. See how it's doing that little black thingy? And then, like, it's trying to make it to where it's playing with a backtrack. Not all of them used to be like that. It would just, like, regularly scroll. And now it's, like, it skips, and it's really freaking annoying. And then you have to figure out what tempo it's playing, because sometimes when it's playing, it's not at the right tempo. This is what I need. I need my little floaty light out here, so I have a little light. It's getting dark. Sorry for all the traffic. actually more comfortable out here, but the traffic. And sitting out in this area in the sun, man, it's like being melted. It's so hot. Like our doorknob will be so freaking hot. Let's see. What should I basically end on? This is a song, sad song. I guess I could take this out. Unless I can figure out the freaking tempo of the thing. Although it is a fun way to mess with somebody if they still have access to my phone. Could be one of you. Now I can hear how loud it is. I need a support pillow. Support pillow. It's gonna make me really close to the... No, not too bad. I can move you on my rock. I have a little blow-up light that's solar powered that I put in my car when it's like when it gets dark. But like 1 or 2 songs. This pillow was freaking dirty. Now my freaking strings are dirty and I'm dirty. Dang it. My back was just irritating me. What should I play? I don't know how bad I'll fuck this one up. I was staring at the sky, just looking for a star to pray on or wish on, or something like that. I was having a sweet fix of a daydream of a boy whose reality I knew was a hopeless to be had. But then the dove of hope began his downward slope, but I believe for a minute. Came down here so dear, dear. I thought it was a bird, but it was just a paper bag. Hunger hurts, now I want so bad with you, 'cause I know I'm a mess, you don't wanna clean up. I got to focus, these hands are too shaky to hold. Hunger hurts, me starving worse when it costs too much to go. I went crazy again today, looking for a strength to climb, looking for a bit of hope. Baby said he couldn't stay, wouldn't put his lip to mine, and felt it kisses I felt to go. I said, honey, I don't feel so good, don't feel justified. Come on, put a little love here in my void. He said it's all in your head. I said, so's everything, but he didn't get it. I thought he was a man, but he was just a little boy. Hunger hurts, I want so bad with you, 'cause I know I'm a mess, he don't wanna clean up. I got to focus, these hands are too shaky to hold. Hunger hurts, me starving worse when it costs too much to love. Hunger hurts, but I want him so bad, oh I kill, 'cause I know I'm a mess that he don't wanna clean up. I got to fold because these hands are just too shaky to hold. Hunger hurts, but starving worse when it costs too much to love. Love hunger. I got to fold because these hands are just too shaky to hold. Hunger hurts, but starving it works, but it costs too much to hold. That was almost good. That was almost good. And then it was not. I haven't played that song in a long time. Those are one of those songs that I remember from my head. I just start trying to learn new songs, and like I forget the older songs, and then like they turn into shit. And there's a lot of things happening around me, so it's like really making me lose focus. Hi, person. I'm very dark right now. I have nothing to light myself up with except for this fucking hacked phone, which I'm not using the metronome. So, oh, I can't even. What? I can't even use the. It says flashlight turned on. Oh, I have it covered with tape. That makes sense. Haha. Because everything is covered with tape right now because somebody is not very nice and they want to start problems. Let's see, how can I put this without blinding myself? Hey, ooh, not good. That is bright. No, I need my floaty light. Can I flash it on the... There's no safe place. It just is like straight up bright light or no light. Turn it off. Freaking hacked phone. I don't know what to do about it. I'm thinking of shredding it, actually. I gotta get a new one. Because I don't trust it. Even though I did like factory reset it like 15 times. I need to wipe it, but my knowledge of installing an Android OS is very small. So that's a challenge, and I don't really feel particularly like I want to do that because I just went through the whole process of doing that to my laptop. Holy cow, what time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock. There's so much traffic. I would have expected this like a lot earlier. That just made me think of a song. But I can't remember which one it was. There's always like solar lights out here. What if I just threw the solar light that's over here out of this freaking bucket? Why not? Does this work? My mom's gonna be so mad. I'm not gonna do it, lights. I'm sorry. It's plugged in. There's no outlets out here. Something's gonna die eventually. Oh no. It's all together and I can't untogether it. Okay. They're like Christmas lights. Those bad as they could be longer, but they're like tangled. Ah, I was trying to play my ukulele too. How'd that? No. Not at all. I guess it's not really better at all, is it? Alright, I'm not gonna play very many more songs anyways. I hate that the sun goes down so quickly now. That's as good as it gets. Everything is so dirty though. This makes my hands very dirty, which is... I'm not gonna bother tuning it, because again, I'm not gonna be out here for very much longer. It's very loud. There's a lot of traffic. It is getting dark. There are things that are really taking my attention away from things. It's very hard to focus on one thing when there's so much going on. That's just how my brain works. It just doesn't handle this well. It's 8 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock where I'm at in the night, and there's a lot of traffic. I don't know why there wasn't a lot of traffic earlier. I guess there was, but maybe I just wasn't noticing it because now it's dark out. Maybe since I can't work right now, I'll try to get up and out and about in a little bit. Hi, third person. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I've been playing ukulele music. It's been terrible. It's been really terrible, actually. I've been sucking it right the fuck up. How about I suck up some Sublime? How about that? And then everybody can be like, this chick really fucking sucks. Hey, look at that. That made me really bright. See, everybody was like, fuck that. She's gonna fuck up Santeria. I don't want no part of that. I know at the end of this, there's a very weird progression. This chord right here, that's a weird chord. There's two different ways to do an E chord. This is like an altered E. So you got your first finger on the fourth string, and then you use your thumb, and on the, no, that one, on the 1, 2, 3, fourth fret in the first and second string is an E, because E's, this is the fingering for an E on a ukulele. It's a lot more challenging, especially for people who are new players. Like, there's also that chord, which is much more of a progressed chord to play because you have to learn how to really turn your grip. Something's ticking over there. It's really weird at the farm. I don't know what they're doing. All right. Hopefully this isn't one of those songs that does the jumpy thingy, but I don't know. And I made it bigger, so I think I need to make this move a little bit quicker. I don't practice Santeria, ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million, but I'd spend it all if I could find that Hannah and that Sancho that she's found. Well, I'd pop the cap in Sancho and I'd slap her down. All I really wanna know, my baby, all I really wanna say, I can't define. It's love that I need. My soul will have to wait till I get back, find a henna of my own. Daddy's gonna love one and all. And I feel the break, feel the break, feel the break, and I gotta live it up. Oh, yeah, well, I swear that all I really wanna know, my baby, all I really wanna say, I can't define. That love will make it go. My soul will have to. All I really wanna say, my baby, all I really wanna say is I've got my way back and I'll make it. That's the wrong lyric. That's okay. Tell Sechito that if he knows what is good for him, he best go running high. Daddy's got a new 45, and I won't think twice to stick that bell straight down Sancho's throat. Believe me when I say that I've got something for his punk ass. Well, I really wanna know, my baby, what I really wanna say is there's just one way back, and I'll make it, yeah. My soul will have to wait. My chord progression is the shit. No one's here. Whoa. No one's here to tell me how shitty that was. That was pretty shitty. It wouldn't have been that bad had I totally missed a lyric. Okay, I keep saying this, but I'll do one more. Okay. Good note or sad note? Which one should I do? I know a little bit of the Pixies. I also got 40 Ounces to Freedom, too, that I could totally screw up. Actually, I only got this one put on there last night, because my son found Sublime, and I was like, hell yeah, Sublime is good. I won't play that song because I don't quite have that one down. No, don't do it. Alright. I guess we're gonna end on a sad note. Why not? Things have been sad lately. Will you open the song, please? Thank you. What is that noise? Anyways, let's see. Yep, that's not gonna ever work. Is that all of them? Yeah, I think that's all of them. Every time I try to start playing a song, I think that, like, more traffic happens. Alright, so, this is a Radiohead song. Hopefully I won't fuck it up. This is one of my better songs. Everything's quiet right now. And no, it's not like me playing the actual song with a radio. It's a fucking ukulele. What do you expect? try to play that. I'll try to play these again sometime. Sometimes I suck more than other times. Sometimes I play really good, and I'm like, dang, I should have recorded that. And then the next time I try to play it, and I try to record it, and I'm like, wow, that fucking sucked. And I give up. I'm like, I don't want to play this song no more. I started off with, I don't know who's been here who hasn't. The break. Oh, that's a mosquito thingy. The breeze has been here for a bit. I see there's one more person here. Are you my stalker? If so, hello, I left you a video. And it's the only video that's public right now. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Where did it go? Uh-oh. The one song that I can play a metronome to. I'll finish with that song. I started with that song. Why not finish with that song? And then I'm going for reals, because it's getting very dark. And there's weird crackling noises over there, and it's really throwing me off. The traffic is really throwing me off. I don't normally sit out here, particularly because of the traffic. Okay. Oh man, there's one song though. I think I would have to take that up really high for that particular song to be on beat. Yeah, that song goes much faster than that. Damn, that's guess I did halftime, and I don't think I could do it. Yeah, I can't play that with a metronome. I'd have to practice with that one, but I'll go ahead and play that. And then I'm done. I promise, then I'm done. This is an Aurora song. I am nowhere close to being able to sing the way she sings, and this is not the way you would play it on a guitar, but I did my best, so. Traffic. Okay. These lights are really dirty and I keep touching them. And I have to plug my strings because I have no fingernails. Okay. body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, he did it all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries. I know he knows that he's given me for mercy, and here I go. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. He holds my body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, he did it all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries. I really hate to end on a note where I just socked ass. Because that's what exactly I just did, and I scared people away. They were like, "Fuck that." I've gone to channels and I'm like, "Oh, some voice lessons would be good for you." But God, there's so much noise out here, and it's really distracting. And I live right on a corner, and it's hard for me to not become distracted by that. It sucks. It's so loud too, and I'm sure you guys can't even really fucking hear me. I think my son's inside with the dog. Okay. Hold on, there's one song, there's a couple songs actually. There are like 3 chords, and they should not be very difficult to freaking play or screw up. But, you know, my head is not in the game at this point anymore, because it is like, what is happening? There's like 25 things happening all at the same time. Please make sense of this. Error, repeat. Please discuss. Freaking A. I lost my vape. I lost the game. Sorry, guys. I did. If you know what the game is, you have to say it. You have to say it. The oldies. I feel like I'm gonna screw up every song at this point, because I've been doing this for a little bit. I can play Space Oddity and I don't have to sing it. That's probably a good option. I don't actually play it very great either, though. I used to be able to play it with the song playing, but I kind of went off and did my own thing, so it's kind of like my own version of Space Oddity at this point. I like terrible. Here. You see me like in the lights. Now I'm pretty. Damn it, man, my vape's broke. I bet the other person has a name that starts with an R and ends with an O, and a last name that begins with a K. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play, whoa, what are you deciding that I'm gonna play? Because I didn't click that. It's Sleepwalking by Modest Mouse. 4 chords. I could screw this up, but sure. For some reason, that's what clicked on it, so that's my last song for tonight. It's gonna be this song. I have this song on, well, I had it on my YouTube. Everything's hidden right now, so. See how quiet it is right now? As soon as I start playing, there's gonna be like 15 cars that drive by. So there's one. Here comes another. Alright. Let's see if I don't fuck this up. Wish I had fingernails. it for tonight. Before some stranger comes and kills me in the dark. It's a possibility. But at least it would be on live stream, right? I guess. Maybe not for some people. That might be terrifying. Not exactly an experience that I would enjoy, but you know. While I'm on here, let me check my email. I reported the other two as spam. So, and I still have a whole lot of things to do because things got moved around and, wait a minute, wait. My school account, man, I got locked out of it, and, not from, I have a school email from whenever I was, obviously, in school, and I have certain things that are tied to that account. Unbeknownst to me, the school had decided to roll over to this other thing. I'm definitely gonna die out here. The birds are not birds. Anyways, school account. Yes, I have things that are tied to my school account that I cannot change things until I have access to my school account. So I had to like send in a request to say, no, I need my school account, which is weird because then I started getting things that were in the deleted folder and not in the sent folder. But then I tried to send myself a message again, and then it never showed up. And I haven't looked at it yet. And if it's not fixed by tomorrow, I'm gonna have to call IT or go up to the school, something. I'm an alumni. I am an alumna, if you didn't know. An alumna is a female graduate. An alum is a male graduate. And a group of graduates is an alumni. Now you know. If you didn't know. Oh no, I'm attacked by the lights. Yeah, they're really dirty and very not great for my strings. I need to change my strings anyways on my ukulele because what I want to get is I want to get a ukulele that is specifically for being outside. They make them. They're very expensive. They're like made out of carbon fiber, and so that way I have, you know, this is my favorite ukulele. I love it. But I did have an incident where the bug spray and the wood, it's like, okay, so you hold it here. Yeah, I did not like my strings. And then right here, obviously, is where I'm holding, like that part of it. It got really sticky, and I was really concerned. I thought I was gonna have to like take a sander to it to get it off of there because of the lacquer, and it got all weird. But they do make these carbon fiber ones, which obviously can use whatever strings on, really, I guess. It definitely has a different sound, but they're very durable and outside proof. But I have, let's see, I have 3 soprano ukuleles. If I'm counting the one, my original ukulele, which I gave over to my son. He doesn't play it. Sometimes I go in there and I mess with it. It's got nylon strings. It's very, very cheap one. It was, my sister gave it to me for Christmas, and because I really wasn't sure. I just knew that I wanted to play ukulele. And excuse me, I have hiccups now. Please hold. Okay, I saw this cheap one that was on Amazon. I recently posted a community post, but again, everything has been put on private. But it was of me playing the ukulele because one year for the Arts and Jazz Fest, we used to have every spring. COVID hit, and now it's like every fall, and I hate it. I really do. I love fall, and it's weird because I hate spring, but that was like the one thing to look forward to in spring, and they took that away from me. So, but anyways, regardless of all of that nonsense I just spewed, there is an Arts and Jazz Fest in our area, and I've gone there ever since I was like freaking born. Like, it's always been a thing. If I could, if it had been a while since I'd seen people, that's where we would go. like me and my cousin, that's how we stayed in touch. If we had not seen each other for a while, we could always be like, "Hey, where are you?" And be like, "Oh, I'm over here," and we're like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna meet you over there." And like, there's a really really good story about one of those times, and it's one of my favorite stories, which I'm not going to talk about right now, but it's from my cousin. Dustin did unfortunately succumb to his mental illness, which is something that happens. But I do have some good memories from the Arts and Jazz Fest because of that. And but anyways, the point of all of that was I had um, been playing my ukulele, like with my cheap little ukulele, which also, side note, I have these ukulele cases and they are the most awesome ukulele cases. And when I got my soprano one, I found this one and it was like skull and roses. You would not know unless you looked like straight close to it. And then you would be like, oh, it is skull and roses. And they're really pretty. And then when I got my concert ukulele, I was like, oh, I remember there was one for a concert. And so I looked it up and yes, there was one for a concert. I don't think they make them anymore. Otherwise, I would get one for my tenor because I do have a tenor ukulele. So technically, I have 3 soprano ukuleles. I have 1 concert ukulele, 1 tenor ukulele, and then 1 ukulele, which is a mix between a guitar and a ukulele. But you can actually play it as a classical guitar. It's kind of about the same size, and you can put the same strings on it. And you can tune it like a classical guitar, depending. It's probably not great for the bridge, but anyways, the point of the story is that one year during the Arts and Jazz Fest, I had a book that had some music in it, and of course, I do have some memories. I have some music memorized, and I just happened to have my ukulele case open, and I was sitting in a lawn chair, and I was just singing. There was like a stage in front of us, and then like there was some other crap going on behind us, and it was like in between like a performance. So I just ripped out my ukulele and I started playing my ukulele. A year later, they put up an advertisement for the new Arts and Jazz Fest that was going to be happening this year. I still had no idea that this picture even existed. And they used that photo. It was a professional photographer that was for the area, had taken that photo. And one of my uncles, I think, like sent me the link to the advertisement, and it was me, and I was sitting there playing the ukulele, and they were like, "Get your ukulele on. If you get your uke on, like come out to the Arts Jazz Fest." And I was like, "That's crazy! Like I didn't know that, and I didn't know that it existed either." And at that time, my psoriasis wasn't really that bad, but it was still showing up. And I remember my grandmother was like, "What's wrong with your knees?" And I'm like, "I have psoriasis. Shut up. Stop drawing attention to it." The point is that I'm here and somebody took a picture of me and they didn't know and it existed. But I'm sure that happens a lot. I'm sure there's probably pictures of me out there that I didn't know existed, which apparently could be used against you for blackmail in certain circumstances. Again, I'm not gonna fucking go there, but it really does piss me off. And yeah, I'm just hoping it goes away, because if they know it's good for them, it will go away. Anyways, yeah, so that was the story about me having a ukulele picture that I didn't know. And so my sister brought me that ukulele. It had like the astrology signs that were like all around it. It had like a little sundial around it. And she got it for me for Christmas because that was like all I wanted, really. And I got it, and it was a cheap little ukulele. And so when I got my first really good soprano ukulele, they're all Cordoba. It says it on the inside. Yeah, Cordoba. Yeah, those. I think that one. I think all 3 of them. My first soprano, that concert one, and my tenor are all Cordoba. Now there are different brands that I would love to try. But anyways, yeah, I got that one, and then I gave the little cheap one to my son, which he never plays anyways. So technically, I have 3 soprano ukuleles, but I only play with 2 of the sopranos, and then I don't play those very often because they have a high G string, and then a lot of these songs, like, they wouldn't sound right. Like, just even this song right here with the, that's not on the right one, because this is a C string, and then this is like C. So it sounds weird because the G is actually an octave higher. They're murdering horses or something over there. It's like, wow. Anyways, so um, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. It's gotten very dark. I wasn't really planning on staying out here this dark, but I really just don't want to go inside and deal with shit too, because I gotta continue on my. Man, you don't even realize, guys. I'm telling you, please go online and look at every single account that you have, and if you don't use them, delete them. Make sure you go to all of those websites that say, you can check on whoever the fuck it is that you want to check on, and you'll spend like $5-10, and you'll get everything. You'll get like a whole bunch of stuff. And then some people like aren't even related to you, but they're in your report, and that's kind of funny in my case because I actually have like two kind of identities, so that kind of backfired on them. But yes, do go to those sites. There's a program called Delete Me that my cousin was telling me about. Don't do it. The reason why I looked further into it is basically when you stop paying for their service, then they stop giving a shit about if your information's online. So really, you have to be diligent yourself and making sure that any old accounts that you're not using are being deleted, making sure that you make very complicated passwords. And it sucks, I know, but these days breaking passwords is very easy. And I know this because I had to do it for reasons. And there are definitely rules to that. The longer the password, the better. There's something called brute force. It's an attack. You can basically shove a program into whatever it is that you're trying to unlock, and you tell it, do this. The first thing that it's going to do is it's going to look for any words. It's going to run through, and it's fast. It runs through any words. It's going to, if it finds any words, then that is like slimming down what your password is. Then it's going to look for double letters, double numbers, double symbols. So don't put double numbers like back to back kind of thing. That will lower the amount of work that it has to take to unlock your password. And then, of course, the length of your password. Make it as long as possible. Keep I wouldn't even say put it in your computer. What I would say is get you a spiral. They do make like some for like, Amazon, like where it's just like a password thing. And they do have those. Write it down. Don't rely on your technology to save these things because if it's saved on your computer and somebody manages to hack into your computer, you're still not saved. I have been using a program called it's no longer going to be allowed because it's Russian. It's Kaspersky. Wait, I like to say it the way that it was like say Kaspersky because it's like Russian. But they're no longer going to be able to service a lot of things in the U.S., which sucks because they've been pretty good. So I gotta find a new service in relatively quickly because as of October, they're only gonna be able to like cover certain things. So you can't use that one. Don't use that one. But they have been very good. Make sure you're using a VPN, which also is something that disguises your IP address. And if you're using say a router that has come from the company that you're getting stuff from, AT&T, Verizon, there's other ones out there. Those are just two things that I can think of right off the top of my head. They're going to give you a router. It's going to be standard router, and it's going to have an access code on it. Those access codes are typically all the same. And if they're not the same, they're very similar. So my suggestion to that is there are two different routes to this, actually. And the one route I discovered was not working really nicely with some of my devices when I did this. Was really pissed off at Mom, who I live with, and so I couldn't really make those changes, but I do want to make changes because I think they're very important. But if that freaked me out. This is the little mosquito thing. It's listening to me. It's like, don't spill secrets. I'm saying it's funny. Yes, so when it comes to your router, The Breeze is probably the only one that's in here. So, like, I'm telling you. Um, you can buy routers online. Um, uh, I know people who don't know technology very well, and it is kind of a more complex thing to do. I know they make apps now that makes it a little bit more easier where you can change the name of your network and you can change the password. But as far as the access code, which is basically the code that protects anybody from being able to access your router in the first place, is like first line defense. Second line defense is going to be like your SSID, whatever your name is for your router, and then your password. When you change your access code, some weird shit happens. So in that case, definitely speak with your provider, seeing if they can maybe change something for that for you. And hopefully, if you have certain things that are hooked up to your house that may have issues with the fact that your router now has a different access code, which is what has happened with certain devices here, it becomes really complicated. But I'm actually probably going to buy a router that is not a standard factory router for our internet service provider here. Which again is probably going to piss my mom off, but that's okay. I'll just route my traffic to that router and that's fine. Use a VPN, which is a virtual. Oh, what is it? It's a virtual. I want to say protocol, but I don't think that's right. Network. So basically what a VPN does, if you don't know, is it's gonna, so every person has an IP address on from their service. And actually certain things in your home may have different IP addresses depending on what they are. But they're all kind of similar. So what it basically does is it says, okay, this device that you're using has an IP address assigned to it by your router from your service. And instead, what it does is it bounces that IP, your device, to a different host router all over the world. You can choose wherever. And then it's going to bounce that back to wherever you're going. Now, there are things online, and I still do not understand this, that they will block you if you're using a VPN. Just stupid. There is a way around that. But I think by doing that, somehow I made myself more vulnerable. So I'm going to have to look more into that. But VPN is definitely an option. Use it whenever possible. Google has this new service that is, they have advanced security. I checked it out. It is kind of weird. I mean, you can change it to where it's like only looking for HTTP. Yes, that's right, which are your secured sites. You don't ever want to go to a site that's just HTTP. If it's not HTTPS, then that means it's not a secured one. You don't want to go to those. Those are the ones that you may get a warning and it's like, it's not actually what, it says, and then you can like advance. Don't do it. Try to find a workaround. The more severe thing is called a DNS, which is your domain name. And it's very strict, and I found that out by putting it on one of my phones, and it was not letting me see comments and stuff. So it's kind of an interesting new feature. I think there's still a lot to be developed there. But minimal safety things that you can do right now, and I urge you to do this so very much, is to go online and if you do not save your passwords in any browser. Do not save any passwords in your browser. Don't even save passwords on your password generator program or whatever. Because that's the thing, is I use a generator to like help me 90 characters or more passwords. They're not things that I'm going to remember, and they're going to take a lot of time if I can break through. So that just wastes people's time, and I'm fine with that. But you got to write it down on paper. Or no, I was going to say, or you could type it down and then print it and then delete the file, but that's not going to be good, because what happens with your hard drive is when you have a solid state drive, like, I know a lot about this stuff. This person that attacked me thinks that I'm fucking dumb. They are dumb for thinking that. When you have a solid state drive, basically your hard drive will eventually deteriorate as a solid state drive, which means that it has a bunch of microchips on there, and that's where it stores information. Those over time, those blocks become dead, but they can still hold information within those dead blocks. So if you ever wondered like how when they if you ever like in any kind of like investigation, like any kind of murder investigation or something like that, and they like, can I have your phone and can I have your computer, and like they've like put their phone in a fire and they're still like, yeah, look, we still got all these pictures. That's why, because they can actually still get the information off of those chips. And it is a process to actually try to delete that. There are different standards of deletion methods. Typically, doing a reset on your computer is not going to do anything. If you wanted to start from scratch, say you had some kind of problem with your computer, specifically, this is one of my concerns with my other phone, is that some things can root themselves inside of your hardware, which makes it almost, it makes it very difficult to remove. So that's why I still don't trust that phone. But as far as I know, like as far as solid state drives go, yes, the way that it happens is you will still have usable areas, and when you go through the reset process, it will basically, it's kind of strange to explain, but so like say you have a whole bunch of information and it's like listed A B C D G F D 0 1 0 1 2 3 0 1. Most of the time it's zeros and ones. So like they can do one where it's like they just replace all the data with zeros, which is a simple thing. If you were trying to hide something from the government or some kind of murder investigation, I'm giving murder tips here, but I watched a lot of interrogations and I know a lot about computers. If you do that, they will be able to retrieve that information because it does not delete anything on those cells that you can no longer access. Because you, as a person, cannot access them, but it does not mean that the data is gone. You can still get that data. It is still recoverable. The major way that you will ever be able to destroy information securely is to have it shredded, and you have to take it to a specific place that will shred hard drives, and you have to make sure you watch them shred it. That is the ultimate way that you can get rid of anything. There are different methods. A lot of methods are developed on not solid state drives, but on the hard drives that have the disk. And so those have different protocols. They're actually easier to actually delete information off of, simply because they're not using chips the way that a solid state drive is. But you can destroy the crap out of it, because if you wanted to reuse it, the ultimate goal is to be able to make sure that these hard drives and stuff don't end up in landfills. So they develop several different protocols in order to be able to do that. But in some cases, it's just best to I don't want to say to destroy it, because that seems like I'm trying to give like tips to like freaking murderers or something. Like, don't do that. Like, these are just things that I know. I've worked a lot on computers my whole life. I have a lot of experience with that. People used to give me computers. Their computers would die, and I would be like, give them to me, and I will mess with them. And then now I will have a computer that I can Frankenstein together. I'll be like Dr. Frankenstein and be like, this is my creation. Which I learned a lot about compact computers the wrong way, because my disk drive died, and compact was very, very specific about what parts you could put inside their computer, which all had to be compact. I don't know that compact computers even exist anymore, and if they did, I definitely would not buy their products. But anyways, that's kind of beyond like probably what most people need to know. But that's all just to say that if you were really afraid that somebody had some information of yours, any kind of like, see, one of the major things that I have too is, I do a lot of paying bills and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I'm not very Android smart. So, the one thing I am smart about though is wiping data. So I can do that, and then I'll have to learn how to reinstall the OS, which I could do. I know I can. I've been reading up for the CompTIA, and then I eventually end up going to network and security. Ultimately, cybersecurity. That's what I would have gone back if I could do college all over again, I would have done cybersecurity. It's a very good job. It's gotten a whole lot colder out right now, and I'm still talking, and I said I was going to go inside. I don't know who's watching, so I feel like I'm still having a conversation, hopefully, with someone. I don't know. Am I just sitting here talking to myself? I'm talking to my stalker. It's probably what it is, isn't it? Aren't you? Aren't you? Alright, the bridge, you gotta let me know. Is this you, or is this somebody that I need to be concerned about? Because, okay, I got 2 people. Now, 3 people. What the fuck? How the hell did that just happen? Now I don't trust any of them. I was talking about security. You guys need to make sure that your passwords are very long, don't contain any words, don't contain double letters, symbols, numbers. Make them as random as possible. Make them as long as possible. Do not store those passwords on your browser. Do not store those passwords within your antivirus security system. Write them down on paper, and do not share them. And if any of those become compromised, immediately fix that. Immediately fix that. I simply did not give a crap, and did not think really anything about it, and really still to this moment I don't really give a shit. The only factor that really concerns me is my son. That's my major thing. Anything else I don't give a fuck about. People can fuck off. I don't care. But yes, if you are somebody who cares about your life and wants to actually, nobody's talking and I'm not even sure I'm talking to. If you give a shit about your life and you want to make sure that all your shit's safe, do not store passwords on browsers. Do not store passwords on phones. Do not store passwords in documents. Do not store passwords within antivirus systems. None of those. And make sure they are very long. I think Facebook, you can have up to, it's either Facebook, I believe Facebook allows only 50 characters. So make them as random as possible. Use a password generator. Use a really good password generator. And even if you generate a password, make sure that you don't have double numbers, double letters, and double symbols. And make sure that they don't accidentally spell words, because sometimes that happens. So what I always do, especially when I've got 90 character passwords, is I click them and I paste them on a document, and then I see if there's any double letters or whatever, and then I will change whatever I need to change, and then I will put that away, and then change that into that, and it makes it very, very difficult. And I know this because I have had to get into people's password protected things. It wasn't illegal. Yeah. Just do that. Make sure that you're watching your access to your router. Make sure you're using VPN. Do not share your IP address. Be very diligent about those things, because with the technology of AI, that's very, very scary. People can make videos and pictures look very, very real. I go on about AI a lot, but I really do think that there's a danger with this technology coming out. It's very dangerous because there's a lot of potential for abuse for it to come out. And I've said this before, so if you're new here and you haven't heard me talk about this before, there is something called AI hallucinations, which is where AI, so say you go on Google now and you type something in, the first results is going to be AI, and it's going to have like a summary of stuff. Sometimes that information is going to not be true. It is going to be a hallucination. It is where a program will suddenly, spontaneously give an answer that comes from nowhere, and they don't know why. Bye, guys. They're like, I've had enough of that. Yeah. Just be careful. I have to go and delete a lot of old accounts. I mean, they're dead accounts, but I gotta make sure that they're dead accounts. if you are the person who is trying to attack me, just leave me alone. And you're not gonna gain anything from it. You're not. Just leave my kid alone. That's all I ask for. I think that that's a very compromisable request. And then whatever happens after that happens. I don't know what else to say about that. Alright, well, I pulled all these lights out and everything. I'm feeling a little bit tired. What does that say? Oh, I got my little piece of tape here. Alright, well, it was nice playing ukulele and talking with some of you. The breeze is always here to shoot the breeze. Thank you for coming and stopping by. I know a lot of people from Malton's channel have stopped in every now and again, but I did tell them that there was a situation that was going on, so they're not very aware of any of that, and I'm really not sure, and I hate to say that, but I'm really not sure if somebody in that group is part of the problem. And I would really like to think that that's not, because I think that as much as Walton says that he's not a very good person, I don't believe that. I don't believe that he would be that type of person who would want to harm people that watch him. I don't think so. As far as some other people that come in there, it's possible. It's possible that there could be people that come in there. I know that there's specific people that have come in to start a pot. And most of us have been like arm in arms together, but you never know who people are. Fucking Oscar the trash can trucks, whatever you call them. Have you bought one? Can anybody tell me? This dude down the road, he painted his trash car truck yellow. Sort of reminds me of like Oscar the Grouch trash can truck. I don't know. My whole intent when I started talking out a bit more, getting past my whole phobia of performing in front of anybody, was to be a little bit more vulnerable about the situations that have occurred in my life. And I would like to be able to continue to tell those stories. However, if my security for my son is compromised, then that is something that will never happen. So, whoever is out there and is trying to blackmail me, please take that into consideration. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not. I do want to help people because I think that it's very difficult for people to find help, even when they want it. I'm 100% honest here. Oh, how about that? I disappeared. So, my follower could be the one who, I don't know. I kind of suspect I was having issues with, some connections with some of my streams, and I have to kind of wonder if that was part of the problem. Listen, what I was saying is, doesn't matter. If you want help, because I did look into it quite recently, about asylums that are near me, and none of them were very good, and I have no insurance. And so even if I were to go to the ER and tell them that I was having problems, I would be stuck in the ER until they found a bed available at some kind of place. And some kind of place would probably end up being one of those places that is just not very helpful. And so if they're not going to be very helpful there, then why should I think otherwise about being helpful anywhere else. Might as well just stay home. I'll get about as much help here as I would there. Except there, they'll lock you up. They won't even let you have a teddy bear. And I have a thing, I have to have a teddy bear. I have to have a teddy bear. Because there's a story behind that. And if this person doesn't leave me alone, you'll never know. And I hope that this person will leave me alone long enough so that I can actually help other people who may be in the same situation as me. I don't know how well I'll be able to help, but maybe sometimes it's nice for to feel like maybe you're not the only person per se. I really question reality though. I do. I am struggling with reality and the concept of being real. It is very, very hard for me right now to understand what's real and what's not. Or what real is. I don't know how to define real. It's a very philosophical, astrophysical question. I was watching this thing. It was talking about astrophysics and it was breaking my brain. But it was like I had to understand this concept. And I can't remember. I think it was more like a KERA kind of program. And they were talking about the freaking time-space continuum at the event horizon of a black hole. And, dude, it was like something my brain fixated on. And I was like, I have to understand this. And I do understand a little bit of it, but I'm no astrophysicist. But I think that the most interesting conversations can be had between an astrophysicist and a philosopher. Very different outlooks of life, but at the same thing. Can you just say hi so I know who I'm talking to? I'm gonna go inside. I'm just delaying it because I kind of really don't want to go inside. Okay then. When people say reality check, what the fuck does that mean? Like, where am I checking? Am I supposed to know? And when people are like, reality check, it's like, where? You know something I don't? Because I don't know. I feel like I'm in a land of like, I don't even know, what do you describe this as? What do you describe this life as? What is life? I can't wrap my head around these concepts anymore. And it's really confusing. And whoever is out there will not say hi to me. So, that's cool. But it's probably just my imagination anyways, right? Probably. You don't know what's real and what's not. The only time that you would have any control over any of that is, I think, when you enter the space between life and death. There becomes a period of time where all directions are available. Maybe that's where the fourth dimension is. Oh god, I don't even think about that. Like, you leave this dimension and then like the next dimension you go to is gonna be like just another fucking step up. It's like, haha, you thought you were gonna leave this dimension and like just peace out, but no, we're just gonna elevate your fucking ununderstanding your non-understanding of whatever the fuck experience this is. I don't know who I'm talking to anymore. This person's listening to me ramble on about my very hard difficulties of understanding what reality is, and I don't know what real is anymore. And they want to say hi, so I don't know who they are, which is kind of strange. But if it doesn't matter anyways, then why should I care? I've been playing ukulele. You missed out. Actually, I didn't. I fucked shit up. I fucked shit up a lot. You know that Rick and Morty episode? Have you ever watched Rick and Morty? You know, like where, what's his fucking face? The dad is like in the car and, he accidentally got put in like the, simulation with, Rick and Morty. And, they're like, and now we're just gonna play human music because they were like, oh my god, like he came in, and so he's like, human music, I like this, and it's just like boop 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 boop. And it's like he has no concept that he's like even in a simulation. It's like the best. Like that is me. I am that guy. I'm just like human music. Okay, that sounds right. The person's like, I don't give a shit about what the fuck he's talking about. Human music. I'm just delaying going inside, and I don't know why. I guess because it's kind of sad in there. I could probably fall asleep on this couch out here, although it might be really weird for the neighbors. There's a lot of them. I wouldn't want to live out here. If I had a choice, I would go back to the country and live there, away from this. At least I have somewhat of an understanding of nature, but human beings, I don't. I don't quite know the concept. Because I don't know my concept. I don't know what my concept is. What is the concept of my existence? That's the ultimate question. What is the reason for existing? And that is an unfortunate question, because we will never know. I don't care how much science develops or how much fucking faith you have. You'll never have an answer for that question as long as you're existing as to what the fuck existence means. That sucks. I don't want to go in there. I like being outside, but not where there's a bunch of fucking cars and shit that are rattling my brain. And I can't go drive right now, which really sucks because I have bills to pay. Because that's part of being a human, unfortunately. I can't go sell an Apple commercial and be like, my man. Rick and Morty reference. There's Bediddle. Saw Bediddle. I'm winning. But I lost the game. I don't think in general I'm a terrible person. I think that terrible things have happened to me. And for some reason, I really don't want to go inside. My vision's very bad, so I was seeing two numbers there, so I wasn't really quite sure what I was looking at. My astigmatism is very bad. And I've not been able to go to the doctor, so I see two of everything. Slightly. Okay then. Guess it's time to put the tape back on. I don't know when I'll be back. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I won't. Maybe I never will be. Maybe I'll be on every day. I don't know. One thing that is very weird about the time-space continuum is the fact that you keep going in time. I don't quite know how to explain what I just said there in terms that would make sense to anybody else. I guess I must go inside. I guess it's that time. Thanks for sticking around. I don't know who you are. You wouldn't say hi. Nice to meet you, or not. Consider subscribing. You might hear more of my random ramblings. You might get ramblings. You might get videos about me being pissed off. You might get videos about me being very sad. You might get videos of me being very confused about reality and who I am as a person. You might get videos of me going and driving. You never know. I'm like a fucking random box. So that might make me even more interesting than any other fucking YouTubers, and everybody has to have their niche. Things that they do with their fucking gotcha fucking screens. God, what kind of fucking time period are we living in? It's strange. How strange. How strange it is. Okay.